baby.
I would like to introduce
Dylan King as Keno.
Yeah.
Brad O'Neill as Shoei. Okay, let's go.
Hey Dylan,
Hello, Mr. Bradley.
how are you, mate?
Oh, I'm pretty good, mate. I'm actually very excited.
How's your week been?
It's a bit of a doozy this week. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's early silly season or not, but everything's gone bonkers this week. It's absolutely bonkers.
Richmond back on the winners list. Bang bang.
Who's
bang.
that? Who's Richmond? Never met him.
Oh, just on the back of the one and the only, the man D Man himself.
Oh yeah, there's that. There's like all these other teams that have 22 players or whatever, and then there's Richmond who has one player.
That's all you need. All you need. Yes, that's good. Tigs are back, baby. Off to Brisbane this week. What have you been up to? I haven't really seen much from you on social media wise, so I can't actually say what I've seen you do.
Well, I went out on the weekend. I did go out.
Oh, you're a naughty boy.
Yes. No. When I say I didn't go out and hit the clubs or any of that silly nonsense. I'm an old man now. I went to Talangi State Forest. It's like not that far away, but it's just covered in mud and covered in shit. And for some reason, I decided to go there and play around in it. And I've still got fucking mud everywhere in my car, in my house, in my boots, everywhere. But that was fun. That was good. I didn't break anything too badly, I don't think, that I'm aware of just yet. But what did you do, Mr. Showtime, from the weekend till now, or since we last spoke, which was potentially audio spoke was like
Wowee.
I was gonna say audible.
Put that drink down, big dog.
Too many whiskeys.
Whiskey. What did I do? I had last Friday off, had a day leave.
Oh,
reason
jeez,
being,
he must be
had a wedding actually.
Oh, who's the lucky lady, Shoei? Hey, how'd you go? Who is she?
Beautiful Maddie Streefkirk got married, and close family friends of ours. So I was up at I believe it's called Stones of the Yarra Valley.
Yeah, you did.
Your
you said,
way.
yeah.
It was like bit out of Coldstream.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes out of Coldstream. Wasn't quite the right in the guts near like Rochford and all those. But yeah, that was great. It was beautiful.
Did you have a couple of couplers or?
Oh, look, I had a red hot crack. So I was feeling good, debatably looking good. Suiting up, Kano.
No, I can confirm you look absolute fire. I've seen the images. Sure. I've seen the footage.
Yes, I love suiting up. It was a good night, and we had quite a few Reds. Me and the old man tucked into quite a few Syrahs.
Oh, was the old boy there too, was he?
Yeah.
Old Michael, the swirler?
Yeah, he was in the Rat Pack. Yeah, the swirler. We were swirling our Reds all night. And then Saturday, I had my sister's birthday at her joint with about 30.
Jeepers creepers. How do you do that?
I had to go in the back. Oh, get this. I got stitched on Saturday.
Yep.
My sister's started to play women's footy. So she's like a third game or something.
Yeah, yep.
Which is obviously the club that I played for like 15 years. So I'm like, I'll come down, see a couple of the boys on Saturday.
I'm a local hero.
Pull up. So I think her game was 12 o'clock, so she had to be there at like 11, I think. Something like that. So we picked up her friend on the way. Down we went. So I stayed at my sister's on Friday because I couldn't be stuff coming back out my way.
Yeah,
I stayed there since her birthday was that night.
Yep.
So I get down the footy. I messaged one of my good mates, Brucey. I'm like, brother, I'm going down the footy. Let's have a coffee. Then we can get on the beers a bit later. Have a few full day because it was the girls were on the bottom oval, and the under 18s, the reserves, and the seniors were on the top oval. It was a fucking fiesta of football.
That's his fucking. I was frothing it. Wait, so is this?
Richmond
this is.
We're playing obviously Saturday night. It was wild for me.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was going to say this was on the Friday. Is that that's right, isn't it?
So we had the wedding Friday, and then Saturday morning she had footy. So off we went.
Jeepers creepers.
So sorry, my headphones are falling out. If you would. Oh, I'm back. So we get down to the ground, beautiful, having a coffee. It's freezing. It was like 9 degrees.
Yep.
And then my sister's calling me. I'm at the top oval watching the under 19s. I get a call from him. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, here we go. I think I know exactly where this is
He
going.
calls me. He goes, Brad. I go, Kristen, what are you doing? I'm still here. That's all. We need a runner.
I knew it.
I'm like, that's not good. She's like, can you
That's
please
not
run
good.
for our team? And I'm like, oh, look, probably not. I'm fresh off a wedding. I'm sitting here with a coffee.
The hammy's actually still in a cast. Okay.
Oh my God. So I've gone, I wouldn't have thought. I got there. I was in black ripped jeans.
I was going to say, you would have been
high top Converses and just a big fucking spray jacket.
Yes.
And she's like, all good. We've got the shorts down here. We've got the fluoro fucking t-shirt. I'm like, oh, I'm not wearing these shoes. There's no way.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, it's all good. What size are you? I'm like, oh, like 10. She's like, all good. We've got 10s ready to go. I'll see you down here in 5.
Fuck.
So I've got down there, and all fucking morning I was out on the water-bogged wing telling the girls, put one back. We need one in the hole.
When you become runner and water boy, you naturally become on-field coach.
Oh, mate, and I actually low-key loved it by the time I got into it because her coach is one of the dads of the sons who's a year older than me. So I've known his son since Auskick. So PJ, if you ever come across this, so we already sort of knew each other. So by the time half-time came round and he was moving the magnets, we had quite the chemistry. But I low-key got it. I got attached. Like I low-key got attached. I loved it. And now I'm like, I really want to make these girls better. So I don't know if I'm going to be back.
It's actually funny you say that because when I was when I first was not when I was first playing footy, but when I was playing footy, and I came across my first like bullshit injury, I was like, fuck, can't actually play anymore. I actually went back. I couldn't train or whatever, but then one of the boys is like, oh, if you can't train, how about you help me out coaching some of the young lads? And I was like, oh, yeah, give it a go. Anyway, so I ended up coaching, what was it, under 12s or 14s, it was the 12s because the under 12s are the prime group where they're like full respect you because you're like the big dog and they listen to what you're going to say. As soon as you go 14s, they're like, whatever, you're fucked.
Yeah, 14s, they puberty's raw and rare. They're getting some muscles and they tell you to get fucked because their voice drops.
Exactly.
Yeah, a bit of lip.
No, but the 12s was fucking sick. And I was like, yeah, come on, boys, help each other. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, here we go. This is good. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I could ever be coach because I just want to be that star player. I want to play. So I don't know if I would ever coach. And now, fast forward a fair bit, I was literally, it's funny to say this, I was literally thinking about this a few days ago. I'm like, you know what? I fucking want to, like, when I start looking at buying a house or whatever, the first thing that I'm going to do once I've bought that house in whatever area it is go down to the local footy club and jot me name down to be a coach.
Stamp your authority.
I think that'd be sick. Like, I think I've come to that point in time now where I'm obviously not going to make the big leagues. I've missed my boat. I've broken too many bones in my body. The body let me down. And I'd froth coaching, like, you know, some of the young lads.
Dude, I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it's one of the best things ever. Maybe we should
the girls
start
are really
a team,
receptive too.
Yeah, true, because they're willing to learn, aren't they? They're like, yeah, I want to learn.
Yeah, because essentially they have shorter seasons, I think, but also since footy for women's only started to really roll in like the last 2 or 3 years. So they're essentially, from a football mindset, apart from a few girls, are really natural, but they're essentially under 10s or 11s in terms of the development of where they need to be. Not exactly what they do with it, but like sort of there was similar, like as the ball's coming into the pack, like, we need some of you smaller girls to come with the flight of the ball and be at the feet of all that little stuff. Or we need someone one kick off the stoppage, shit like that they'll learn over time. Where I'm like, oh, you guys can fucking do it. Yeah. And if the first fucking women's team to get a structure in that league, it's going to dominate. They're Divi too, and they're not that far off. Yeah. And there's one chick that's in our forward. The kick's fucking beautiful. I was like, fuck, her technique's sick. Yeah. But I did get attached. I knew about 2 or 3. I knew 3 of the girls anyway. Yeah. Which helped. But yeah,
I don't blame you. Honestly, don't blame you. I know this is what happens to me every year with AFL, right? Because I used to be a diehard Bombers supporter. and I got heartbroken when we had the whole drug scandal, and I actually broke up with Essendon. They essentially cheated on me,
Left
broke
him to
my heart.
die.
Yeah, literally tore me to pieces. And I got really upset about that. So I don't know how this actually happened, because I was die hard. Everything in my room was red and black. I was going to play for Essendon. It was my life's mission. And yeah, got brokenhearted, moved on for a bit. And then every year, I'll somehow come across one football game. It's on TV or something, or I'll go to the footy with the boys and be like, you know what? I'm back. I'm back.
That'll be us.
I love it.
That'll be us in a few weeks, champ.
Oh, I tell you
Dream
what.
time.
I'm actually...
Dream time at the pub feed, baby.
I ran it past the boss, the missus. I was like,
Yep.
book out this weekend because I'm busy. I'm busy.
I am off.
So what's our plan? So obviously the Tigs versus the Dons, Don the Slash.
Yep.
Yep. What's our typical night going to look like? What's on the cards for us?
Well, I recommend you start drinking during the week a little bit more, because you'll be up for 15 to 20 pots on the rocks minimum.
Get some pre-season in before.
Yeah, we'll start down Swan Street, mate. So we might start at the Richmond Club Hotel or the Precinct.
Yep.
We might dip into the Royal on the way through. Not sure. We'll see.
But
I'll tell you,
dangerous. Red flags.
The full feral experience, you're welcome to stay at mine afterwards, pending, if you're allowed.
I don't think I'd be able to make it home.
Yeah, probably not.
I'll get to the G.
Yeah, only about 7 Ks back to mine, so you'll be safe. You don't have to go back to the sticks. So yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll go over. I might take you up to the AFL bar for a couple, and the AFL members. There's like a little, just a bar upstairs you can go suck cans at, and then we'll do that. Watch footy, and then the world's our oyster. Whether I take you in the Crown and really treat you after. We'll see how you pull up.
I'll have to leave the checkbook at home that weekend, I think.
Yeah, and then we might dawdle down. I usually dawdle down to Chapel on the way home because it's in the middle. So we might go down Chapel Street for a couple. And a couple of other boys might be around too. We'll see how they go. But that's usually
dangerous.
our general night looks at the footy. So I think that'd be great for us. It'll be a great bonding experience, something that we've done many a time.
Yeah, well, that's what makes... Whenever you say something like that, just gives me flashbacks of all the other fun times.
It's like we're like two old dads. It's like we don't see each other every week anymore. But like, you know, when that weekend's coming around, it's like, uh-oh, Keno, shall we get together, boy?
Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't talk to me. I'm busy.
Yep.
Shall we?
Yep. But yeah, just a big boys' night. We'll have a great time. So looking forward to that. If anyone's made it this far through Footy Chat, thank you very much.
Yeah, we got
might do a quick drop
ball
of the pub feed. If you're watching us on YouTube, hello, you can actually see our faces. If not, we will have the Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all happening. Facebook / the pub feed.
Yep.
Instagram / the.pub.feed.
Yes.
Twitter.com / the pub feed.
Oh.
And the YouTube channel link is around somewhere, because do we have to go this again? This is, I may be furious when you said we couldn't get a custom name.
It's stupid. It's so,
you get X amount of followers.
So you have to have 100.
UC9LD4Y.
lowercase Q, uppercase KC _ 176. Yeah, no, it's stupid. So you have to have 100 subscribers before you're allowed to have a custom URL, which is absolutely
someone
bonkers.
will nick it.
Oh yeah, it's stupid. Well, how do you? Yeah, come on, YouTube. Like, you've got about 14 squillion inactive YouTube's accounts with custom URLs, and you're telling the big league, us boys in the big leagues, that it's not on. Like, you got to be bloody giving us a run, aren't you?
And the TikTok, Keno.
Oh,
the pub
yes,
feed as well.
Yes.
We'll be chopping these up into smaller parts.
Fun size.
Obviously. Fun size. That's a great way to put it. So send us in anything if you want us to talk about anything weird, any stories you've got. We'll open up the mailbag in the couple of weeks following this. So I'm sure a couple of our mates will be typing in complete and utter stupidity. So that'll be interesting.
Well, one of the things I actually look forward to, Joey, is when we do start getting a bit of traction, a bit more rolling. I'm actually looking more forward to what people bring in and the
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Some of the good stuff that people will bring in will
it'll be
bring
very
new light.
interesting.
Yeah, there's got to be some pretty bloody bonkers stuff out there, I reckon, I'd say. Joey, one thing I did want to talk about, I wanted to run past you.
Yes, sir.
You've obviously living on your own. You got some time to yourself here and there.
Oh yeah.
Do you have
Spare a minute or two.
Netflix?
I do have Netflix.
Yep.
I
Do you
don't
have 'em- do you
frequent
have 'em
it
all?
as much as I should.
Do you have them all? Do you have like your Netflix, your Stan, your bloody Amazon Prime, your bloody...
No.
There's about 14 squillion of them.
Yeah. I don't. I've never had Stan before.
Yeah.
I don't really watch Netflix much at all. I just have it just in case I need it.
For a chill session? Is that what you need it for?
No, fuck that.
What do
That's
you
so
mean
wrong.
by need it?
Like because whenever I cancel it, I see like an ad or something on Facebook and it says like
something
so and so on
that's
Netflix.
fire.
So I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I just keep that running. I actually watch KO the most, which is all the sport. So I'll catch up on all the sport around the world.
It's expensive though, to be honest with you. I had KO for a bit because I used to have UFC pass, so that gave me access to all the UFC fights, whatever. And then then Scotty McLaughlin, he went over to the Indy cars, and I couldn't watch him on anything else besides KO. So I was like, I'm going to have to get KO so I can watch my boy, watch his debut race and all the rest of it. And I got KO, and it was like, I can't remember now, but is it like $24 or something a month? Or what is it?
Well, if I'm completely honest with you, Kano, it's my old man's account, and he doesn't know that I'm on it.
Cut this out. Cut this out.
And I've noticed that my sister's got an account for herself. So what's happened is we both know his email password, and he watches KO.
Yeah.
And my sister and I have just outsmarted each other. Well, actually, we're more of a team. So I log in. Hello, Michael. If you're watching, please keep it like that. So they seem to not have any multiple device things where it like kicks one off. So
yeah, right.
I just log in with his email, and it's all good. And
Spotify does that, doesn't it? If you log in on a different device, it gives you the boot.
Yeah. So, I won't get you too off track, but I watch that mainly. But if I'm sitting down and eating or whatever, I'll have like YouTube or something running. Yeah, nowadays,
YouTube's a big, strong one. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
good thing with YouTube is it's like short and sweet.
To be honest.
Yeah. I say that because I don't go balls deep into the whole Netflix thing, but I'm saying not like you, not like your Netflix and chill. But
myself.
No, I sort of only jump on for the big stuff, like what you're saying with the big movies and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But Netflix is getting saturated with series and stuff, and every time I'm like, oh, this looks good, I'll click on it and it will say episode 1, and I'm like, and I just go, oh fuck, like just give me, you know what I mean? Just give me a movie or something. Does it have to be a series every bloody time?
I'm chronic for that too.
Yeah.
Chronic for it.
I don't have that kind of commitment or time in me. I just want to when I want to watch Netflix, I just want to watch something.
I have trouble. It's a bit different when you have a partner to binge watch something together. I actually find it quite easy. Like I've done the run of the mill of fucking Riversdale when I was seeing someone.
Yes.
One Tree Hill. What else did we go through? All those sort of fucking things. Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad was elite, but I struggle to chip away through a series like that. I'm a doco man though. I fucking love a good doco. So even a movie length doco, like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
I hate when I see there's 8 parts to it. I'm like, get the fuck. I think that's why it's also like in the day and age as well, is even you see people watch Netflix and they're on their phone while they watch Netflix because we're in a time where we have to be constantly stimulated, which is why TikTok for me, I can spend an hour on it because it's little videos. And they're always moving.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the old school, just park up and fucking... I think my sister still likes to do that sort of shit where like if she's home sick or I guess that's a bit different, but even on a weekend, she might binge watch like 3 or 4 episodes in the morning of something.
Yeah.
Just to like churn through like some of a season of whatever she's watching. But I'm like, fuck that.
Nah. There is a couple like, have you ever heard of Stranger Things? Have you ever watched that?
I was around the hype. I saw that Making a Murderer back then.
Yeah,
Nah, never got the Stranger Things.
Ooh. So I was a bit the same thing. I was a bit like, oh, series, yeah, whatever. And then the missus was actually watching it, and I was doing something in the background or whatever, and I've turned around a couple of times, going, oh, that's all right. And I'm like, I'll sit down for 5 minutes, see what it's like. And we ended up going through bloody 3 seasons of it. And there's a new one coming, and now I've never thought I would say this, but I'm actually like hanging for some more to come out. Yeah,
but I've never. I've
never been a series. Yeah, I've never been a series. But it gets funny like that. But heaps of, I don't know. There's probably some good ones out there, but my immediate thought is when I see like a series or a season, I'm just like, ugh, seriously?
Yeah. So it's like, oh, I've got so long to go.
Yeah.
And then you start fighting how many episodes there are.
Yeah. And that's the problem too. If you're watching it with someone and they, like, if they've got more time than you or something and they sneak in an ep without you or something like that, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
That has happened a few times.
I'm pretty sure you can do like watch parties and stuff now. So if you're not with your partner, you can watch the same thing at the same time.
No way.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Not sure if it's on Netflix, but I've seen it 100% on something. I'll figure that out for next week.
I think you actually are right. But the concept makes. Yeah, I feel like you're right.
I used to get my ass handed to me, or I would get homework from the episode.
Yeah.
One of the episodes, and she'd be like, I've raced ahead. You have to watch 2 episodes before you come over tomorrow night. And I'm like, what?
Man, this is bullshit.
I only watch this because of you. And then she says like, oh, I've got to go back and watch it. I don't care if I've missed those. No, you won't understand what's happening. I'm like, oh, fuck, babe. Not like this. Not like this.
And that's why they're ex-missos.
Yes. That was a couple of missos ago. The last one she was a legend. Anyway, so good thing about Netflix, Keno, is no ads. We love no ads.
Big fan.
I also used to love the feature of how if you watch an episode, then the next one, it skips the intro. It knows where the intro finishes.
Yes,
fucking
well
love
played,
that.
Netflix.
Great
Well
feature,
played. Yep.
So I've conducted a couple of ads. Considering we don't have ads, I thought I'd run by some of the best ads and most, what's the word I'm looking for? Prolific or memorable ads for us as, 25,
something that's going to take
27-year-olds. What am I? 27? How old are you? 24?
30 something. I forget.
Yeah. Tell you what, mate. Look, buddy, 30.
30 odd. Yeah, 30 something.
So, don't know how this is going to go, but I've conducted a couple of memorable ads.
Okay. I'm actually really excited about this, to be honest.
First one. Do you remember the VB ad? It's a big ad.
Yes.
Okay, that comes in at number 5.
I've got to correct you on that.
Oh.
You said VB.
Yep.
I'm pretty positive that was a Carlton Draft ad.
Oh, okay.
I know the one you're talking about because they make the pot on the ground, don't they?
Yes.
With the people.
They do too.
Yes, that's the one.
Yep. And there was like a billion fucking blokes running.
That was elite. That is the pinnacle of ads. That is if that's number 5.
Well, mate, it's number 5.
Wow,
it's number fucking 5.
That's hectic. So, that is a massive ad. That's a big ad.
Number 4 is the taco ad where they throw the girl in the air and she goes, why can't we have both?
Hasta los mostos. Yeah.
Yes. That's coming at number 4. Yep. Remember that one. So these are basically my top 5 childhood memories of it.
I would love if someone doesn't know this, you got to let us know that you do not know this because that is, I can almost guarantee you no one's going to not know that.
Yeah, that's a ripper. Next one, older one, but it's the HBA ad where it goes, and my head went that way, and my legs went that way. Are you with HBA? Fucking great ad.
That's old. How old's that?
That is old.
Do you know how old these are?
Probably as old as we are.
Wow, that's going back. I remember that. That's probably like on the fucking when the VH tapes. What are they called? VH. What are the
VHS?
VHC? VHS. Yes, I feel like that's back then.
Yes, basically.
Wow.
Coming in at number 2.
Oh.
I think it's courtesy of Amy. It's Rhonda and Katut.
Oh, yeah. Like a sunrise.
Like a sunrise, Rhonda.
Like a sunrise. You're looking hot today, Rhonda.
And the number one, doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best ad, but the one that everyone knows and everyone's quoted since the day. It's not happy, Jan. I think it was H&R Block from memory.
Showy's done well. That was good.
So I thought, I saw Netflix coming up on the agenda and I've gone, bang, no ads. I want to speak about ads.
Bad ads.
So I've got another top 5 I might talk about later, but we'll see how we go.
Yep.
But I've been driving all week this week and looking at shit and going, what's my top 5 of that? So top 5 at 5, even though it's currently 9. Bang.
Bang. Well done.
Move it on. Take me somewhere else.
Well done.
I need a break.
Wipe the bloody sweat off your brow, mate. That was unbelievable.
I'm filling up my water. Sorry if the audio gets a bit rustled.
It's funny you talk about ads because it actually reminds me of something that you and me bonded over a little bit. I'm going to give you a line from it, and you're going to know. You know exactly what I'm going to say, don't you? It's got something to do with a meal.
Yeah. A succulent Chinese meal? What is the crime? What is the crime?
What is the crime? Eating a meal. A succulent Chinese meal. Get your hands off my penis. Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well.
Oh, well. That's great. I wish I remember that name. Our parents know his name. Apparently, he was a big deal.
An actual thing, yeah. No, we just came in for the good part. We couldn't give a fuck who it was.
Fuck me. That was, yes. What a classic.
That would never, there's a spot in my brain that's just got full tickets of. It just reserved that part for fucking indefinitely.
Hey, that's great. I love that you've brought that up. Surprised I didn't put that in there. I should have known better.
I was actually thinking
it wasn't an ad.
As soon as, it wasn't an ad, but when you said "take us back," that's what came up into my noggin. That was good.
If I ever do the 5 things that remind me of you, that might just be in there.
Oh, that's so cute.
Stop that.
Stop it, Bradley.
Oh, wow. I'm a bit
That's
worn
good.
out after that.
This is absolute. You did say this was going to be a big ep. And
Yeah, it was going to be a big ep.
You brought the
Got
bloody
so much
mustard.
to tell you. What else has happened?
Well,
we obviously had Mother's Day last week, mate.
Yes. Oh, you told me about this. It was a good one.
Mum's pulled the classic gag last week.
Yes.
We all pulled the classic gag. Went over to hers on Sunday night, but we had beers on Friday, so I was actually quite fresh. I was feeling quite fresh.
Yeah.
But Janine, if you're listening, she would have been out of there
Shout
by
out.
the 3rd minute going, fuck, he wastes his breath.
We need our own
classic
runner.
gag.
We actually need our own water boy.
Yeah. Hand her the card, and she does the classic. Opens the card, the money falls out, pretends she doesn't see it, pretends that she actually reads what we wrote on it. So she opens it, money's fucking pouring out of it.
Landed in a lap.
Yeah, hitting the table. And then she reads it, and then she looks down and goes, oh, money! I'm like, fuck off! You saw that fall out.
She didn't hear
Saw that.
She didn't hear the stack go boom, boom as it hit the fucking floor.
You bloody saw that. She knew.
The card wasn't even shut because it had fucking that many 50s shoved in it.
Yep.
And she's gone, oh, what's that?
Yep.
It's a book. It's not a card. It's a book. There's that many notes in the bastard.
Yeah, everyone does it. I do it. We all do it.
We all do it.
So just to back up my, I wouldn't say it was attack, my gag from the week before on Mum. Kristen, at her birthday on the weekend that I was telling you about after I was running. I didn't get you a card because I didn't want you to pull the gag that Mum does. So here you go. Here's some money. I said, and then when Mum got there that night, she goes, Brad told me he didn't get a card because you carry on and put the fake gag on.
Oh, she's created a ripple effect.
Oh,
that's good.
It's such a cliche, funny one because we all do it and we all continue to do it. But
Especially,
she did it funny.
Especially if you get presents that come in the bags, and the bags obviously aren't wrapped, so you got a clear sight into what's going on, and you still go, well, there's an Xbox in there, but I'm gonna be nice and open up the card first, and it literally says "Happy Birthday" or something on it, and you go, "Happy Birthday, love." It takes about 2 seconds to scan it, but you're like. Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks so much. Yoink.
Let me tear this bitch open. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck. I it's a little bit of a hidden talent that goes sort of unnoticed, I reckon, that not many people consider is a talent. It's sort of like a special skill that only some people possess. I'll touch on this as I get on. There's ways around this now, but we don't condone anything illegal, by the way, because this is a little bit on the naughty side of things.
Mum, turn it, Mum. Turn this off now. If you're driving, or pull over. Okay, ready.
No, it's not even that bad. But eating whilst driving. Driving. We've all done it. We've all had a crack, but it's a lot easier for the autos out there. So if you drive an auto, probably doesn't apply as much in your.
I'm putting my hand up.
Yeah, but what your Ferrari's an auto, isn't it?
No, my push bike is. I drive with a remote control.
Yeah. I don't actually drive the Peter, the chauffeur. He's normally the one that drives me.
Yeah, I don't drive. I eat because the limo driver doesn't tend to speak too much though. But no, I do drive an auto, my friend. So I'm out of this one.
Well, this might be a little bit easier. It still might apply to you, but I drive a manual. And sometimes, being a tradesman, I'm sort of obligated to go to the servo and buy a meat pie sometimes. And
like 8 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done an early morning meat pie. But anyway, I got myself a meat pie and a drink. 9 times out of 10 they'll have a drink in the combo. And trying to eat a meat pie whilst driving a manual sometimes is doable, depending on how old the pie is.
That's shocking.
Because if they're old, they're rock solid and they don't fall apart. But if they're actual fresh off the press and they're falling to bits, I've landed that many pies on my lap. It's not even funny. And there's people that can do it, and it's a special skill. And I'm telling you, I swear to God, it's a special talent. Some people can actually do it. Now, like I said, there's ways around it now.
Yep.
Have you seen the travelers? They're like the
the traveler pies.
Yes.
Yep.
They're
so
game changers.
More of your sausage roll type shape.
Yeah, exactly. They're absolute game changers. Or so I thought.
I think that a meat pie is, even if you do a drive-by party pie to 21st and you eat, you bite into that fucking thing, and there's acid in there. I think a meat pie is the second most unforgiving food to bite into and get burnt by on the planet. Would you like a guess at the first one? It's a absolute doozy. Would you like a go?
What to guess? To guess the pie?
No. So a meat pie.
Yep.
The hot meat inside a party pie or a real pie.
Oh, you want me to guess?
If you get it on yourself, or you bite into it and it gets your tongue.
Yeah, fucking nails.
Hot as anything, right? But I think it's the second most lethal food in the world if you bite into and get burnt.
Oh, you reckon? So
Would
there's
you
a
like
number
a crack
one
at my number one? Yeah, there's one that stands out that only I get burnt by pies more often than this. I don't really eat these. These are rare.
Oh, okay. You got me really.
They've
actually got me thinking. Okay, so it's a hot food. And they can be more
deceiving.
It's a hot food.
Yep.
And can I ask where you typically get it from, or is that going to give it away? Okay, so it's from the bakery store. Okay.
Yep.
It's not a meat pie. It's not a sausage roll. They're not hot enough.
Think more treat than like meal or
hot jam donut.
Hot jam donut. Yes, those fucking things. If you've ever been a victim of hot jam and hot jam donut,
yes. As soon as you,
that's a fucking
that is some
illustrious
lethal
club.
Shit. You are so dead right. I didn't even think of that. That is
jam
lethal.
Heats up like the mother of all mothers.
No, because what's funny is you take a couple of bites in and you actually go, you're in the green zone. You're like, I got this. I'm safe. And then you overstep because you never know where the jam is.
You don't know which part.
You overstep your comfort.
And sometimes it can be deceiving on the outside and it's flaming in the middle.
It's absolutely scorching in the guts.
Yeah,
you got
those
lava in the middle of this
unforgiving.
cushioned little sugar-coated bloody cool bun.
Yeah.
The bun's normally cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you were that.
I remember just wearing a lot of them at school, like just fucking, and they get down,
make
or
a
you bite
mess
it and it come out the back and go down your forearm and burn your whole fucking arm off. fucking hell.
You just go,
Death.
yeah, nah, not bad, not bad. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Thing
And then you go,
explodes.
and you're like trying to dodge it. If you're watching, I'm doing the action. You try and dodge it, and then it's going down your arm. You go, fuck! You just fucking ping the donut away.
Oh my god! I'm so happy you mentioned that. That is, I couldn't agree more. That is actually the most silent killer on
That
our
is a
streets.
silent killer.
Oh, because
On our
it's so
streets.
deceiving. You're so
It's-
right.
Yeah, it should be
Oh my
part of the
God.
World Health Organization. Get them out of schools. Don't worry about your fucking cold, sugary drinks, boys and girls.
You go to the bakery.
Those
Yeah,
things are
can I
fucked.
grab a hot jam donut? Can I see your ID? I need to know that you're of age to handle.
All right. You got me.
weapon.
I'll have a cold jam donut, please.
Yeah.
Get me one out of the fridge, Dal.
Oh shit. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
me.
that's
You're so
Almost a cult you need to be a part of.
Oh wow.
Speaking of cults,
Oh, here we go.
the area I live in.
Yes.
Oh, should I pull out my other? Let's speak about cults that aren't cults.
Yes. Cults that aren't cults.
Let me take you from the illustrious club of dropping jam on yourself or a meat pie. Oh, silent killer at the 21st. Never bite into a meat pie without taking the side off
Yeah.
first.
Don't do it.
You know, the other day when I was messaging you saying, oh, this area is just for CrossFitters and they all bloody love it. And da, da, da.
Yes. Yep.
I've got another top 5 here that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about cults that aren't actually cults, but they seem like one.
So they're a hidden, unorganized group that is a group and organized.
Yes. So if you're one of these, they think it's a fucking badge of honor. I'm going to start with one I'm in, right?
Oh, one
Air
that you're
fryer
in.
owners.
Oh,
Air fryer owners.
yes.
We are a fucking cult, baby. If you
We
don't have
are-
one, we
yeah.
don't want to know you. If you don't have one, we'll get you to get one.
We spoke about this a little while ago, and it's
We
funny
did.
you say that because you took me down to the beach, and there was fire, there was glasses of blood.
The ritual. You had to fucking wipe blood across your face.
had to-
Face painting, the works.
There
The
was
tiki
goats
hut,
there. There was goats
the
there.
baptism. Yep.
and-
all halal. So that's my number one.
Air fryer. Yeah.
Next
okay.
one. CrossFitters. Number 2.
Yeah.
Cult.
Fair enough. Yes. Yep,
CrossFitters
yep,
are
yep.
cult.
And
Number
if you
3.
if you don't repost your workout for CrossFit, then you get banished from the group. You get murdered.
Yep.
You
Yep.
disappear off the map. Yep, happens.
100%. Next one. Keto, diet, or vegans. Same boat.
Oh no!
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
no.
It's sorry, I won't have this because I'm vegan. So I understand.
Really?
I support you. Or I don't have this because I'm fucking.
There is a lot of oxygen that could be saved if they.
It's like if you go to a restaurant and you're gluten intolerant, you'll order something that's not gluten or you, right? This is
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
find with vegans. Love all our vegans.
You love our vegans out there. Yes, that's true. And there's a couple of direct fans that know this.
If I was allergic to fucking potatoes or something and I wanted a steak, right? When I order, I would ask for a steak, no potato, add, vegetables.
Yep.
But someone who's vegan will go, what are you getting? I'm like, steak with no potatoes and vegetables. And I go, I'm getting the hazelnut peppermint salad because I'm vegan. I go, thank you for that, Megan. Are you vegan? Like, that's always the added. So I feel like it's
Yeah.
a cult because they tell you they don't just order on the vegan menu. They'll go, this vegan menu's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna order this because I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Love vegans. I'm all for the background story of it, but
Yeah.
you're a cult.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yes. Well
Oh.
played. Yep.
No, touch on that. Would you like to touch on that?
No, I think you're absolutely right. It's I find it interesting though, because what's that design like? It's a little bit of bit religious with trying to like force the. I don't mind it unless it's forced. Like, oh, what are you having?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a steak. Oh, you pig. Wait,
Yeah.
what? You're a fucking pig. You're an animal. What do you mean? Do you know how many? And then the ball of wool just
Cult.
unravels, and you go, man, I'm just trying to eat me dinner. I'm just trying.
Cult.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you off for having a vegetable hot dog, whatever which is funny
Yep.
because they get hot dogs, they get patties, they get all this stuff, but it's not what it is. It's vegan,
Yeah.
but they still want to eat, like
It's
meat
interesting.
flavored or
I'm all for taking all the slaughter out and stuff like that.
yeah. Moving on.
But
Okay.
yes, I do find those comments. They always add it on top, and they just
Yes.
want you to make sure that you know, and that's okay. We support that. But
That's it.
You're a
Yeah.
cult.
You're a cult.
You're a cult. Next one. People who watch Grey's Anatomy, I've just observed this online, offline. They seem to be a cult. They always seem to document, Sunday nights fucking for Grey's. Da-da-da. I'm like, fair enough. So I'll put them as a cult.
Well
And I just want to
done.
leave that one there.
Well
Thanks,
done.
mate.
You brought some absolute gold this week. Unbelievable. That is brilliant. Oh my God. That's so true. It is so true.
Two more to go. Country music frothers. I'm sorry, but I'm culting you as well. I've got
Do you
two more that I
even
can
listen
think
to
of.
real? Do you know these? They'll rattle off some artists. No, well, you don't actually know country, do you? Then you're not a real.
No.
Do you have actual taste for music? Oh, I listen to this and that. Yeah, but do you listen to country? No. Well, then you don't actually have taste for real music, do you?
You baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Anyway, you guys are a cult as well, country music
Yes.
listeners. We love you. You're a cult. All right. Two more.
Fire.
My top five's going to be about 7 or 8. Jeep owners, you've been culted. Bang ski. You blokes just wave to each other for some reason. All the girls drop their
Calm down.
sons and daughters off at school in the Jeep, wave to each other. It's a cult. You've been culted.
Oh yes, I can. Yeah. Move on before we upset some fans.
Yeah, looking at 50% of them are actually Melbourne Demon supporters, but snow season's upon us. Love you all. Anyway,
You're a
and
cult.
finally, I'm in this last one.
Another one.
Crypto investors, you are a cult.
Yes, you're a cult. Smart cult.
And
They're probably
that-
the smartest.
This might be a weekly thing, and it's called "You're a Cult."
You're a cult. Well done. Can we just
You've
take
been
a moment
culted,
to-
baby.
If you enjoyed that, I think that deserves a like, subscribe, or some sort of interaction with the pub feed, because that is what this guy brings week in,
I'm
week
bringing
out.
lists
That was
every
amazing.
week. If you want me
You've
to
got
do a
sweating.
list, tell me, and I'll do a list.
Oh, and,
So
and-
I think
and it
Grey's
goes-
Anatomy took the cake there.
That was amazing. I did not see that coming, and it hit on the ball. That was amazing. You're so
Keep it
right.
short. Keep it. Just thought I'd keep it short.
Oh wow! Well done. That is yes.
Thank you, mate.
Well done. I'm
I
very
put
happy
I
about
put
that effort.
about 2 minutes into those, and it'd be hard if I had to go 10 deep. I think
Yes.
I rated out 7,
No,
but
that's
they were
fine.
the first that came to mind. And
Yep.
whew,
Well done.
water.
Well,
over to you.
I don't know if I can back that up, but what we like to do here on the pub feed sometimes is we like to do the great debate.
Oh, we're finishing with the debate.
So this is going to be an interesting one, shall we? Because I think it
Yep.
changes per person and per, yeah, basically per person it changes. And it's I want a great debate on first dates. And
Okay.
we can float a bit more around this. I'm going to just give us one topic to start off with. But I think it's changed a little bit for these kinds of days. But let's just stick with the typical bloke and girl, like boy and girl date. That's, man and woman or whatever. If you go out for a
man, woman and
restaurant-
woman.
Yeah, whatever it is.
But
You go out for a date.
Yep. know what
Yeah,
you're
let's say 2 people. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's say you're going on a date, 2 people. You go into a restaurant or somewhere out dining. There's going to be some expenses involved in that date. Who pays for it and why?
this makes more sense. Okay, so we'll start with the traditional man versus woman chivalry side, and then we'll go to because I feel like the same sex side is real fucking hard.
Yeah.
But if you're asking
Yes.
me in the old school sense,
Let's start off with basics.
who
yeah.
pays? So you're asking me who pays?
Yep.
I've never I don't think ever for a date have I let a woman pay in general.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Just because I actually feel bad and I feel like that's just the rule.
Yeah, I feel like that's how our old boys raised us. we no exceptions.
Yeah, it was more my mum actually. My dad doesn't have a romantic bone in his body.
Michael, come on,
Well,
mate.
he's provided her an excellent life, but he's not really a flowers or chocolate sort of man. I am. Real sob story vibes from me.
You've got a heart of gold, mate.
So we do a good 1-2 punch when Mother's Day or a birthday comes around, because I'll always go the lovey one. And he'll get the cool present.
Yeah.
And I'll get the soppy one. Okay, so yes, I've always gone first. Like paid first. I always offer, and I always swap the card away. I'm like, no, don't. She's like, I'm happy to go halves. I'm like, all good. It's all me. I don't. Yeah, even when I was dating, or even girlfriend wise, I would always pretty much pay, or sometimes she'd go, we'll go here tonight for a few drinks on me. I'll be like, that's nice. But I would pay pretty much every time.
It's funny because I don't know if my missus will ever listen to this, but if she does, I reckon she'll kick up a bit of a stink about this one. So early days, because she'll probably think I'm bullshitting here. Early days, same with any other dates, or even if 9 times out of 10, if I'm going with friends or whatever, I'll try and do the shout. If I'm just typically from the old boy, whatever, he does the exact same thing. To this day, he'll bloody fucking wrestle me if I try and get a card out. I used to just absolutely pay for absolutely everything. We went to Time Zone, if we're going to the movies, whatever it may be, if we're going out, I'd get the card out. That's just what we do. That's just how we do it. But actually got to a point where, so we've been together for over 6 years now, and I don't know at what time particularly, but I got to a point where I was sort of like, do you want to go halves? Because we're in this together now. And I kind of remember the first, because I actually felt really bad asking, but I was sort of like, I think we've passed the level here. So I don't know if this applies to whatever stages or whatever. But getting to a point where we went to Schnitz, and it was because Schnitz is up there. It's like $40 for the two of us.
So it's grilled. It's fucking rip.
Yeah, when we first were going out, I was full apprenticeship and all that kind of stuff. And I remember, hey, what do you reckon about I'll get mine, you get yours, or do you want to, what do you want to... It's dangerous.
I agree that it gets to a point, obviously now, even my sister, after they were together after 5 or 6 years, and they're married now, it ends up being both your money anyway. So they decide which card it goes on. Yeah, exactly. Now you've got a little one. It's all your fucking money. So you may as well.
It's all in the one basket now. But I just remember that transition period where it literally started off where, I'd be the one, whatever. And then, literally did the flip. So, I wonder if that's, if that's a call to do straight away, or if it's a, no-go zone, or what's the parameters?
So I feel like touching on the same sex side of things. Now I think about it. Whoever asks the date should pay.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's a good way to look at it. If you ask
someone out on a date, you pay. They're your guest.
Yeah, okay. I think that's fair enough. I think that's good.
And then if you're together and you're trying to figure it out, well, I don't know.
I think that's actually a good way to look at it.
Usually, oh, babe, let's go to the movies tomorrow night, and you've been dating for ages. Well, I would expect I would pay.
Yeah.
And there's some couples that go, we halve everything, and they're chill as, but that's just how I like to roll.
No, that's
that is my debate on your debate, and that's a really good one, by the way.
That was good. Yeah, it's well done, boys. Well done. I think
bring him in.
we've had a real big ep this time. We've brought a fair bit to the table. Showy's done some heavy lifting, big time. Now, if you've made it this far, we take our hats off to you, and it's just so grateful that you decided to jump on board and get this far. Please, we do the great debates. We do the who actually does it. If there's actually any of that kind of stuff that you got, send it through on this side of the fence. Any of the socials. Yep. Get it through.
Instagram, Facebook.
We're the real deal.
It out again. And you can find us at the.pub.feed on
It
Instagram.
is.
TikTok, we've got the pub feed, all one word, lowercase. YouTube,
Yes.
just go to YouTube, write the
Just
pub
do it.
feed because that
Yeah.
is a fucking
It's
ridiculous
so-
URL. You can do at the pub feed on Facebook or facebook.com/the pub feed, all lowercase, one word.
Yep.
But Instagram's probably the easiest platform.
Yes.
But you can just message us anywhere and we'll read it out. And I was going to say keep it clean, but we don't really care if you don't. So
No, that's right. You just guns blazing. There's no we're all open and adults here. So
and yeah, if you're listening audio wise, you can watch the vodcast on YouTube, and that's pretty much.
we recommend because there is a little bit of
we're working
mischief.
on it, but
Yeah.
there's a
No.
bit of mischief.
Now, thanks again if you did make it this far. It's been an absolute pleasure, not a chore. It was great talking to you, Showtime.
Oh, likewise, mate. Look forward to next week. I'm going to come with another top fives.
That's a seriously high bar that we're gonna have to try.
Yeah, I know. Far out. I got to do like another 51 of those.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right.
Done. All right.
Been a pleasure, my man.
Thank you, sir.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.